Hey there folks, welcome back to my channel. It's Handmade by Shirley. I've come on to do some quick cards and I'm using some a gummy pan die, which I hope to use once I've done what I'm going to do on here, and also this butterfly die from It's Just Paper by Justine Hovey. Which I got from the craft stash. So what I thought I'd use was some of the that is not true, some of the Catherine Pooler inks. And what I thought I'd do was I'd just make a background on each of them, I think, and then I'll just add some bits over the top. So I'm just going to use some brushes. So I'm using the very first colour, which is called, I'd say these are sort of ice cream colours. So this one is called Winter, let me just check, Winter Green. So I'm just going to ink it up, and I'm just going to bring across quite nice light colours. Just bringing it across there. Just bring it down from the top as well. What I might actually do is, which I should have done, is just mask off. So just pop a bit of masking tape there just now, so that will give me hopefully a nice crisp line. Here we go, let's see what that's like. So yep, that's better. And then what I want to do is pop that just on there. Right on the line there. Oh, make sure it's covering that line. And then I'll just do another one, make it quite wide. So we're trying to do a sort of Neapolitan look. So I'm going to use this one called Apricot next. Let's get a different brush for that one. Oh, that's quite bright, isn't it? But that's okay. There we go. And then we can take this bit off. That gives a nice crisp line. And then we'll go down to there. Oh. Go down to about, I think, there. Move this one up. I'm wondering if move that one up there, so just on the edge. Just on the edge there. That's it. I was going to do something else, but I'm just, so there we go. So that's that colour. So the next colour is, I'm going to use is Pixie Dust, which is a purple colour. So I just really bought these minis just to try the colours out, just to see. So these are dye inks. So they're not, as far as I'm aware, they're not water resistant or water activated. we go. Take that one off. Slight little line there, but not to worry. And then let's go over, just slightly over there, one, right. And then down again, just another kind of thicker band. So we've got Be Mine, which is a pink as well. So let's see if we've got a brush that will coincide with this. This has got yellow, but I think it's okay. Don't think there's anything on it much, no. Oh, that's very bright, isn't it? Nice colour though. Very nice. There we go. And then this bit again, so that'll not matter about the mark here. When I go over it with the next colour, that should be absolutely fine. It'll cover that up. Then I'm just going to do a slightly smaller band, I think, here. I might have to just do that bit down to there. And we're going to go with Oh Boy next, which is a lovely blue colour. Pop them away, and I'll get this brush. And I've got rid of that already. Go. And our last piece, I think I am just going to make that. Oh, I've stuck together. I think we need some more pieces. I'm going to do that one. No, what have I not used? Not used them all really. I could use this. This other green one, which is called In the Park. So I will need another piece of tape. If I can find the end somewhere here. There we go. And then just have a green one here. That'll probably work. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Very green colour. Very green indeed. There we go. See what that's like. So there we go. A very nice rainbow card first. So what I'm going to do now is just take this off. It'll come off, which it will, and I'll pop those to the side. And I'm going to give them a rub because it's got some ink and stuff on it, and I don't want any of the ink there to stay. I'm just going to give it a wee dry with this soft cloth. There we go. And then I'm going to stick it down again, and I'm just going to pop another colour, just trying to think. Just going to pop another colour on the bottom. So I didn't use this one, Grape Crush. don't think anyway. So let's just put some Grape Crush on the bottom. I know it's gone on top of the green, but should be absolutely fine. There we go. Excellent. There, and just take this off, and we'll have a wee. There, that's a bit better. That looks quite good, I think. So, wipe that away. Again, won't go away, but I'm going to wash it anyway, so it'll be fine. So the next thing I want to do is just to see actually if that will fit onto my card base. So I'm going to have to cut my card layers. I'm going to have to cut some because it's too big. So I'm going to cut a bit here and a bit off here at the top, and probably some at the bottom just to even that off. And then I'm just going to get this piece, and it's still a bit too long, so I'm going to still cut a few more bits off the very ends of these, like that. Let's see what we're like now. That's a wee bit better. Yeah, that's much better. And then I've got some what do you call it? I've got some, I'm trying to think of the word, this stuff. This is very old. I got it from Stamping Up, and it's very old, and I don't actually know if, I don't think I've used it. So I wanted to just see what it was like, if it was still okay. Now I'm thinking I might not bother using that. What I might do is cut this down into squares. So I'm going to cut that roughly in half. Okay. And I think I'm going to just cut it into some squares that are 1.5. 1.5, did I say? Yeah. 1.5. So I'll get 3 surely. Should get 3 out of that. Yep. So let's just check if they're 1.5. Just about. So we'll just make them all the same size. So they're 1.5 inches squared. So let's check this one. Oh, and this one should be, yeah, that looks better. So now I want to put these wee bits on just there, and I want to get a brush, and this is the only brush I've got, so I just want to take a little bit of this paint, and I just want to see if it'll just tap off onto these. Need to get a wee bit more on. Don't want it to be too blobby. It has tapped, but not on quite onto the bits I wanted it to do, but that's okay. So there we go. Now where's my cloth? Go. So I think probably using a fan brush would actually be better for that, but I didn't have a fan brush. So I'm going to pop these to the side and I'm going to heat them and get some of the stuff off of it. So I might actually just use this on the opposite side and just have it as a kind of background. Not sure I'll use it on this background, but it's a kind of paralysed paint. You can see that there, it's quite nice. So instead of using the actual background card, which I had, I think I'm going to just maybe use that on something else. So let's just get rid of this snout. And I'm just going to heat these. So we'll be back shortly. Right, so I'm back now and I have heated these a bit. So I'm going to place them on this piece of white card that I've already and I'm just going to lay them on like this. Various ways. I think I turn that one round because the pink is kind of there. So what I want to do now is just to glue these bits on to here with some wet glue. So I'm just going to pop that bit on there. This one on here. And this one just on here. Okay. And then I've got these butterflies. I've got this butterfly that I thought I might put on here, and I've got these ones as well. So these cut out as it's a line of butterflies with the die cut, and then all I did was just poke the other bits out and then cut around it. So that's how I got this one. But I'd quite like to have a white one as well, so I'm just kind of trying to cut this one out a bit better, and then we can have a white one and a gold one on the card. So I'm just going round very gently, very carefully, just round like that, and it just kind of cuts away the edge there. So I just have to poke a few more pieces out, and then I can stick this on with the other butterfly, and that should be fine. So hopefully these bits will come out as well. Yep, I think that's it. There's one here and one there. There we go. That's fine. So I thought I would put perhaps this one over the top here, just slightly offset of the other one. So just, I'm not putting the whole glue on the whole thing, I'm just, sorry I've done that off screen, I didn't put glue on the whole lot, I just put it on slightly, and I'm just going to very slightly offset that so you can see the gold underneath, like so. And then what I'll do is I'll pop that down. Oh, it's not staying. It's not wanting to stay. Just give it a few minutes, and then I'm going to pop it onto just on here on the back, like that, just roughly kind of there. There we go. And then I'm going to put some gems on as well. So we've got some nice gems here we can use that would go perfectly with this card. There's lots of nice colours here that are similar colours to the inks that I used. Let's just put another blue one on. See, where will I put it here? Not down there. And then I'm going to put a few on the butterfly's body. It's going to be different ones. So I've got, let's see what I've got here. I've got these ones. Got these ones here, which might just do with, put one there. And there's a couple of these colours as well. 1, 2, and we'll just put one of these. 3. There we go. So that's that card. So let's just take that off and then pop it onto the front of this piece here. Like that. And I was, as I say, I was going to put the gold on. Whether I should or not is another thing, because I've painted the back of it. Let me just see. I think we need something to be on it. Let me just see what that's going to be like. Yeah, I think that would be nicer. I think so anyway. So, what will we do? I think what we'll do is we'll just not do that, we'll leave it. I was going to do that, but we'll just leave as is. I don't want to complicate things too much. Okay. There we go. That one should kind of stay down a bit, while that one kind of comes up. And then I've got my Wink of Stella again, which I'm going to just pop all over the, if I can find something to do this splatting with as well. Want a little bit of this also on the card. Gives it a little bit more texture, and then I'm just going to go over the white of that butterfly just to give a little bit more twinkle into that as well. And that's my card. So I'll come back on. I've got another one to do. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back very soon. Bye for now.